Hi there, it's Cassidy and James.
Yay!
This is our P2 project, and first we're going to go over our new product, which is Trolls Oreos. So, Trolls the movie has their own personalized Oreo, and James will show his cover too. There you go.
Yeah.
They have their own Oreos themed towards the new Trolls movie that's coming out. This is the second one around, so there's already a fan base for the Oreos. And they made these ones limited edition to go with the movie coming out on April 10th, except with coronavirus, that's not going to happen, so the Oreos release isn't as effective as it should have been, and it's not really selling well in stores because people are so focused on toilet paper and water. But they did make them in the original flavors, so we have the chocolate and the golden, and on the inside, the golden ones are pink and the chocolate ones are green to go with the Trolls colors. They taste the same as the original, except for the green ones have Pop Rocks in them, so it makes it kind of exciting. And
Poppy tastes good.
yeah, and on the outside, I'll put up some photos here for you. There's different things inscribed on the Oreos, so it makes it fun for the little kids. And then James is going to go into the target audience right now.
So the target audience is like to all ages, but like as for the movie, it's mostly elementary students and more younger kids. Yeah, but as for reviews, there hasn't been that many reviews because not that many people have tried this yet. So
And that's to blame on the coronavirus because
yeah,
it's hard to focus on novelty goods like new Oreos when everyone's dying.
we gave some to her parents, which they really liked, and some to my friend, and he also liked. Well, I didn't like him as much, but I'm not an Oreo fan, so.
Yeah, it kind of worked out where everyone who liked Oreos to begin with, they really enjoyed the product, and those who didn't like Oreos didn't enjoy them, which makes sense, and it's kind of nice that it's consistent. So, if you have a chance, try the new Oreos. They're $2.50 at Walmart, or like $8 to $10 online, which is kind of crazy, but you know, pandemic.
Can you do?
Alright, so for our new product, we chose to do more of a product modification or combination, and we're going to do that with Apple's phone charger and their laptop charger. So right now they're separate, and it's really a pain in the butt, like going to and from school to fit all those cords in your backpack. So we were thinking of combining the two into a retractable charger, but James is going to go over our decision process first.
So I have both of them in my room, and just like it just tangles up and just such a mess. So one day, like, we were thinking about like what could we do to make this better, and we were like, maybe we could combine them, and that's how we came up with this idea.
Yeah, and so what we were thinking is there are retractable chargers on the market, and here's the image right here for you to see, but they don't come with that wall plug component in them, and the Apple laptop chargers do. So if we combined both cords into the Apple charger box, it would have to be a little bit thicker to accommodate both cords, but then everything would roll up into this one little square and make it a lot easier to transport. And then you're only using one plug instead of trying to plug in two different things and hope that you have a charger for both. And it's just really convenient, your cords don't get tangled, and it's just easy to transport in your backpack. It's one little cube.
And I feel like a lot of people wouldn't mind that because when this came out, it was really big for a lot of people, but like after a while people will get used to it. For the thing that you get, the size won't matter because it's just like...
That's what she said. But I mean, your phone's bigger than that nowadays, so it doesn't really matter.
That doesn't matter too much.
The only downsides we really saw with this are that the power boxes do tend to overheat. Not bad, but they do get pretty hot, so that's something that Apple could work on.
It could damage the wire, but I feel like if you come up with a good like case for the wire, it wouldn't be a problem.
And then you would market that to anyone who had an iPhone or an Apple laptop, even AirPods, because most people who have AirPods also have the Apple computers. Even if they refuse to buy an iPhone, they usually have the other products. So it's the same target audience that Apple already has, and they shouldn't have any issues accommodating that new idea. And that's our new product. Alright, so for our P2 project, we wanted to kind of follow up with P1 where we focused on global trends and global markets, so we're going to be doing a global movie called Parasite.
Parasite is a South Korean movie that won many awards. They won 30-something awards and 5 Oscars. And for our first product, the product placement that we're going to talk about is Mercedes-Benz. So this was sponsored by them, and you can see throughout the movie they've been driving this car the whole time.
And then the second product placement is Firelight Beer. Most drinks in the movie were either turned away or they showed maybe one bottle. Firelight paid a lot, and so they have 4 bottles in there, and they're all facing the camera in that scene.
And then there's LG. Like, it's clearly sponsored by LG. Like, everybody have LG phones, and there's a part that has iPhone in it, but they blur it out.
The next one that we saw was Range Rover. It's not as big as Mercedes in the film, but they do show it a few different times.
And then there's Wasswater. This is also a sponsor, one of the big sponsors of the movie. You can see multiple times they've been drinking this water.
And then for areas we thought we could add product placement, we have more than one example just because there was a scene in the movie that showed for over 10 minutes and none of the bottles were labeled. So in this scene we do have multiple, so we could have, like in the front we could do Bailey's, and then we could do like a red wine and a white wine like Stella and Dow, whatever you want to do. And then there's also a Rockstar or Red Bull up there, and that wasn't labeled as well.
And then there's a picture in this picture, but like it doesn't show the brand that well, and we would suggest that like they would show the brand a little bit better, so like people who don't know about this, like they'll figure out the brand and get a good advertisement.
Yeah, it's clearly a Patron bottle, but not everyone from other countries knows that that's Patron. So those are our ideas.
So we're signing off here.